Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for plant favorites. These are all the plants. Usually I have like some other planty things here too, but this month it's just plants. These are some plants I really gravitated towards, plants I really loved. I found myself like wanting to touch all the time, and I'm just gonna share them with you. I just realized I don't have any mascara on. It's fine. It's fine. No, I need to fix it. Hold on, I need to fix it. That's better. So the first plant I want to mention is this. So I'm not normally a fan of these kind of grafted cactus and grafted euphorbia. I think they just look kind of funny. And I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of these. I think the most famous grafted cactus is the crested euphorbia. I guess it's a euphorbia, not a cactus. The crested euphorbia, it's really, really cool. It's very popular. But these kind, I just am not usually a fan. But this one, I couldn't stop thinking about this. So earlier this month, I stopped at Trader Joe's to buy something before work, and I saw these plants, and they had, it seems like they had just stocked because it looked full, and they had a ton of beautiful cactus, some beautiful euphorbia, some succulents that were really pretty, and I like had my arms full of stuff. And I went to Trader Joe's to buy one thing for someone else, and I grabbed all this stuff for myself. I did put it all back. I didn't buy anything for myself, but I couldn't stop thinking about this plant. And we went sometime this past week to Trader Joe's, and they had one left. I don't know what this is. This is a euphorbia of some sort, and so is this. I don't know what it's called. It's some sort of grafted plant, but look how pretty this top piece is. It has, I'm guessing, a lot of sun stressing because it has like this pink coloring to it, and it's just so cool. It's not pokey at all. It looks like it has some spines. I don't know if they did something to take them off or something, but it kind of seems like they all are coated with plastic or something. But also, I don't know. I have no idea. But for some reason, they're not pokey at all. This piece does have all the spines still on it. But I love this. I think it's so cute. I don't remember the price. It just says 4-inch grafted cactus. I want to say it was $7 or so. They had a lot of really cool ones that first day that I went. A bunch of different ones like this. All the bottoms looked like this, but all the tops had a different cactus or something on them. And they all looked so cool. And I'm so glad I got this one. The first time I ever went to Trader Joe's to look at the plants, the first plant I picked up had so many bugs on it. They started crawling all over my hand, and I put the plant down right away. And then I never looked at the plants again because I assumed all of them were infested with pests. But I've been looking at them again lately, and they have some good stuff for really good prices. That's actually where I found my Domino Peace Lily. I don't remember how much it was, $5 or $6, and it was already really big. I was so excited. So check out Trader Joe's if you have one and you're into plants, because they have some good stuff. This, of course, is a favorite. This is my Monstera Thai constellation. This is a lifetime favorite right here. But the one thing I want to show you is this new leaf. So when I unboxed this had a little leaf point right here coming out, but this new leaf is coming in, and I'm not sure if you could see, it has fenestrations in it, and I'm so excited about it. It looks like it's gonna be a nice like half moon kind of leaf, and I'm so excited. Every single day I look at it and I'm like, come on, leaf, I want to see you in your full glory. But it's unfurling at a good rate. I do put this in the window every day, in a south-facing window, and it seems to be doing really good with that kind of light. I do move it from the window and put it on a table at the end of the night, just because the shade that comes down kind of hits it. So I put it in the window every day, and that's kind of where it's been living, and I love it. It's so beautiful. But I just wanted to show you that leaf. I can't wait for it to unfurl, and of course I will show you once it's all the way open and flat and beautiful. Oh, these, okay. I have to, don't laugh, but I made this little succulent arrangement. I am all in. I am all in with the succulents. I'm all about it. And I'm glad I got into succulents right at the end of summer because everything was going on clearance. Most of the ones I have, I did get half off at Lowe's or Home Depot, including all of the ones I put in this little container here. This is a pot from Guy Wolf Pottery by 𝐉𝐸𝐴𝐸𝐿 made it. And I watered the plants in here once and it got like this yellow tint to it. Am I supposed to glaze these of some sort like on my own, or can I just put stuff in here? Because I don't know if I'm gonna like that stained kind of look. Terracotta gets a really cool patina on it, but this kind of unglazed clay I don't think does. It just kind of looks yellow. I did water this only once and I'm already like, ugh, I shouldn't have done that. But let me know. Let me know if you have any pots like this and what did you do? Do you just water in them and just accept what it's gonna look like? Because I really don't want it to look like that. Anyway, this is the arrangement I made. I did this all from just cuttings and I love it. I did have it on my kitchen table for a while, but I think it needs more light. And like all of these are growing new little pieces in here, new leaves. I think it's doing pretty good. These two here look a little dehydrated. I did just put these in soil straight as cuttings. I didn't even let them callus over because I was so antsy. But I waited, I think 7 days before I watered it, and they seem to be doing really well. None of them have shriveled up. None of them look like they're rotting or anything. And I think it's doing really well, and I'm so excited about it. And then I put these two sticks in here because I don't know what it was. The other day I went outside. So I have a bougainvillea that I didn't know was a plant that was not going to survive in my area. It is an annual for us here. I didn't know that at the beginning of the summer. I had to have it. And it's dying, like it's just gonna be a big stick. But I found one of these cool sticks on the ground and I was like, that's a really good stick. You know how you say when you find a good stick. And I stuck it in here and then I went and cut another one off. And this one had a brack on it that was bloomed, but it's wilted now, but I left it just because it looks kind of cool for Halloween to have a dead flower on your plant. And then, I mean, look at those two sticks. And then you know what I did? I turned to my boyfriend and I said, I'm gonna get really into abstract stick art. And then all I could think about was cutting up the rest of that plant and using the sticks in cool stuff. I don't know why, I just love the way that it looks so much. Then I cut another one, put it in my other pot, my other 𝐉𝐸𝐸 pot. This is just a little pot with a little Hoya in it. I don't know the name of this. Someone left me a comment that said it was snowflake or snow something, but I really don't know what it is. And I just put another stick in here. And I love it so much. Me and my boyfriend were laughing. I was laughing so hard because, so I live in New Mexico. I live in Albuquerque. I know Santa Fe. I know what Santa Fe looks like. And he was like, you're gonna turn into one of those ladies from Santa Fe that buys one of those big glass clear jars from Hobby Lobby and just puts a big stick in it, like a big branch. And I was laughing so hard. So he was sending me pictures of people dressed like they do in Santa Fe, full of turquoise jewelry, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna turn into it. And you know what? I'm gonna love it. It was really, really funny. Anyway, I had to show you my abstract stick art. Oh, this plant here, let me move this one out of the way. Okay, I have this plant here, this big boy. This is a Hoya curtisii, and this is the biggest Hoya curtisii I've ever seen in my whole life. And you know where I found it? At Lowe's for $20. I did post it on my community tab when I found it in case, because some people that do watch my videos live here, so in case I see something really cool, I like to let you know in case you want one. And this has been growing so much. I did keep it outside most of the summer in my front porch. It's a covered porch in a north-facing direction, so it's getting ambient light all day, but nothing like super hot, no direct sun whatsoever. But this, I put it out there honestly because it was so heavy with water and I was worried it was gonna rot. And I did not want to repot this because I have had nothing but bad experiences repotting my hanging baskets that are in plastic. Every single one of them has declined until it was like 1 or 2 strands left, and I did not want that to happen to this, but it's been doing really well in the plastic. I'm just gonna leave it. I do wait till this is 100% dry, 100% dry, and then I kind of wait for these little leaves to tell me that it needs water, like they're a little thin feeling, because for the most part it should feel very, very firm. Here's a little close-up of the leaves. They should feel very firm. They're this really cute little shape. And one thing I wasn't expecting with this plant is that it grows a ton of aerial roots. Like they're everywhere. This kind of seems like a plant that is going to like grow up the side of your wall and like attach itself to your wall like an ivy, just based on how many roots there are. I don't even know if you could see. how many aerial roots there are, but they're everywhere, all over this plant. And I really, really love it. It's growing a new little shoot right there. And it seems to be doing really well in this pot where I have it. I have it just in my front living room. But I find myself gravitating towards this plant all month, just looking at it and appreciating it and resisting the urge to repot it. I mean, even if I wanted to, how would I do it? Look how full and crazy it is. I did see this again at Lowe's after I found this one a couple of weeks later, so they might be just getting shipments here and there with them. So if you want one, you gotta go all the time though to the Lowe's to see. That's how I tend to find all these great plants, is going all the time on my way home from work. Even though my boyfriend teases me about it, I refuse to stop. There's a few yellow strands here on the back, but nothing to be concerned with. I mean, look how much more plant I have. I just love this. I love it so much, and I cannot believe how big it is for $20. Like, I see this plant going for $20 for like one strand. So to get this huge one for $20, crazy, crazy lucky. Okay, the last thing I want to show you are a couple of succulents that I just love. I think they're so cute. Okay, so I recently repotted a bunch of these. I had a lot of them in plastic, just in the plastic they come in. Because I didn't have any pots, but I went and bought some, and then I went on a crazy spree of repotting all of them. And it was really difficult, let me tell you, because the succulents get like this powder on them that's called farina. And if you touch it, you'll immediately see a fingerprint and it will not go away. It doesn't grow back either. So once you touch it, it's gone. Let me pull off these ugly leaves on the bottom. And so potting up this one was really, really difficult because I didn't want to touch it. So on the bottom, I did end up touching a lot of it on the bottom of the leaves. I'm not sure if you could see. Yeah, you could kind of see where some of it's missing. So I wasn't too concerned with how the bottom was going to look, but the top is so pretty. I get it now. I get the succulent people. They're so beautiful. I follow all kinds of succulent accounts on Instagram now, but every time they show one, I'm just like, where did you get that? I must have it. They're just so beautiful. This one is called, I don't remember. It's in echeveria, and I think it's called Perle von Nurnberg, I think. And I got this at Lowe's half off, and I think it's so beautiful, and I try not to touch it. It's so cute. And then the other one I have to show you, this is a sedum, and this one had a couple of different nicknames. The one I remember now is called Franken beans or porkin beans. Isn't it so cool? Or jelly bean plant. Either way, I think this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Right when I got it, I just put it on the coffee table in the living room, and I would just stare at it, and I would keep touching it. I'd bring it up to hold it. They're just like the cutest little things, and this one doesn't have any farina on it, so feel free to touch it. And they just look so cute. It does have some sun stressing on it, so it has like some red parts on it, and it's just so freaking cute. And I did get this one half off at Lowe's as well. So they still had a bunch of them when I went not too long ago. Home Depot didn't have a ton, but Lowe's had a bunch of succulents. So if you want some, try to get them at Lowe's half off. But oh my gosh, look how cute. I just think it's so, so darling, and I get it now. I get you, you succulent people. I wish we had like a climate where I could have some of these outside year round, because there aren't a ton of different varieties that can live here year round, but I don't mind having them inside. I do have a lot of these in the south facing window in my living room, and they seem to really love it there, and I'm just gonna leave them there all winter and we'll see how they do. But yeah, that is it. Those are all of the plants I really found myself gravitating towards this month. Let me know some plants you loved this month. Do you have these ones? Let me know what you think. I would love to know. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another planty video. Goodbye.